Alright, what's cracking, peeps? I want to show you guys a little Python thing I made for no reason whatsoever. Alright, so what it does is when you click, the screen changes size and it plays one of the songs. You can also hit spacebar, and it's a beat that I made. Let's check it out. And then when you let go of click, the screen turns red, and you see these little circles that spawn in. I added that in there. But here's another thing. If you hold A, it plays a different song, and there's another beat I made. Check it out. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna run you through the code, and let's check it out, man. So first off, let's see on the left, we have a bunch of my beats that I make. I just keep them all here, use them for my videos, and like this one. What the heck was that? How about this one? That wasn't the one. How about this one?
Mario. It's me, Mario.
I used that in a recent video I uploaded. Alright, let's look at the code, man. Alright, so, I use the Pygame module. Alright. I initialize, and then I initialize the display. And this right here is for the sound, so you can hear, the music. And then I have to make a path, to find the song, basically. And name the song 1, song 2, and I decided to make this into a class sort of format because I never do that, so why not? Right. Get some little data here. I made a run function. This is what happens when you run the function, when you run the game. Some basic keys: spacebar. This is left click on your mouse, is your mouse position. If you hit escape on your keyboard, you quit the game. Activate is when you click your mouse. And this action button, I made spacebar. So if you either click or hit spacebar, the first song plays. Here's a little cool tech. You're gonna find this real interesting. So if you don't want the song to play 50 times, here, I'll just show you an example. Let's see. So I'm gonna get rid of this and this, and just see what happens when I. So you hear 50 "stay with me," it just sounds crazy. So what you do is you make sure it only executes this one time, and the tick is just an arbitrary number I made up because I needed a number to use, so I just set it as 0 there. and then literally for one like pass through of this code here, it's gonna do this. So it's only gonna run this once. It's only gonna play it once, and it just works. All right. I use that same tech here because if you don't have it here, check out what happens here. My eyes, my eyes. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's like flicker here, right? You don't want that. You want it to happen only once. So that's why you have this little tick thing going here. And it uses the same variable. Like this tick starts at a 0, and then it resizes the screen. This tick is now 1. Now it's down here, and then it plays the song, and then it sets it to 2. So both these are only executed once, and then you're out of there. Freaking out of there, man. And then, you know, when you're not clicking, I gotta, wait, let me see. Okay, so this one is the other song. If you hold A, it plays that little, let's check it out again, that other song. A little bossa nova thing. So that's that. And then if you're not clicking, what is this reverse tick thing? Okay, so I had to make another little arbitrary number. So I have something called reverse tick. It's up here. But what does it do? It's like it does the same thing, but it just sets the screen back to the default size. And you only want that to happen once. I'm gonna see what happens if you don't have that little tick thing. Real quick. See what happens. So I'm flickering. It looks crazy. Look at this. So yeah, you only want it to resize this once. So you have this little tick thing. If it's 0 executes, then it goes to 1. This is no longer true, so this doesn't execute anymore. And then this will reset the tick back up here. So when you re-enter this, you'll be able to run through the code again. Stop either song if you're not clicking or hitting A. And then, you know, some aesthetic stuff, you know what I'm saying? This number, what do I use this number for? What did I use that number for? I used it for something. Here, let me, I don't know. Oh, up here. To change the color here. Yeah. This is kind of pointless, isn't it? Because it just stays... Oh no, this is the background color. So... let me see where I reset it. Do I reset it up here? I probably did. Yeah, okay. So I reset it if you're clicking. The background color, that is. If you're not clicking, it gradually changes, as you'll see. As you'll see right here. So look, it's turning red, and then you hit spacebar, and then resets, and then, you know, turns red again. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I made the tick rate 144 because I got a 144 hertz monitor, so I don't know. Maybe that's good. 144, whatever, man. This is what happens when you don't have a tick rate. Everything just happens lightning fast. So you wanna have a tick rate there. All right. And here I'm creating, you know, a game object. I call it Pac-Man, and the default, or like the parameter it takes, is a color. That's what I have up here. So I just initialize that as black, and I run that bad boy. And let's just hear those songs again. Alright, well, thanks for watching, peeps. If you want to see more coding stuff, yo, I'm always down, so let me know. And leave a like on the video if you thought that was cool. Make sure you subscribe. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers at some point. Yeah, alright, peace out.